Hey, what's going on, folks? Bienvenue. My name is Wade, and this is Sabine River Valley. So today I've got something I'm pretty excited about, something I've been wanting to do for a while, and UPS just showed up at my door, and they dropped this package off. So let me open it up, and let's see what's inside of it. All right, pull out my trusty icon knife. These things they ain't half bad. People they either hate them or love them. I think most of the people that hate them just don't like Harbor Freight, or at least like to give the Harbor Freight fans grief. So, a hard time, whatever. But this is actually done pretty well for me. I've had it for a while now, and I think I got it Black Friday. So, but pretty nice. I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight, by the way. I just am a junkie. Alright, so let's get this opened up. Let's see. Alright. I'm super excited about this. Check this out. So I got me some flat face connectors for my tractor. These are usually what you would find on a skid steer or some other kind of heavy machinery, but I'm going to put them on my tractor. Now, so the tractor comes with an ag connection, pop it, kind of it's a tapered looking connection, and these are called flat face because they're actually flat faced on the front. So one of the things that people have with their ag connectors is they can be kind of tough to get back connected once you've undone them. And there's all kinds of tricks like turning the tractor off, then turning the key on but not cranking it, just the electrical, turning that on, and then moving your loader arms up and down, the grapple. This is for my third function up front. So the grapple, hitting the buttons to release any of the pressure that's in there. And I do that all the time. I do it for the grapple. I do it for my rear connections when I do that. Every time I unconnect those, I go in there and I do that. And I still have problems getting them to connect. I still have to end up going in and relieving some pressure to be able to connect them back. But these you're not supposed to do that. These are supposed to be the easy connect, quick connect, flat face. And so just take them and you do that right there and push them together. And let's see, I have no clue how to actually get them to connect though, but oh, there it is. So and these will lock, so I can twist that around. I don't know if you see that groove. These have to go down. There's a pin there, and these have to go down to release. So if I pull that down, these pop out. But if I push them in, connect, and then twist this, then this can't come out by accident. These are made by Vivor. I guess that's how you Vivor. I guess that's how you say it. I'm not sure, but I actually bought them off Amazon from Vivor, just because they had a little. I saved like a few dollars doing it that way. And if I get in there and I don't like something about them, it's pretty easy to return something on Amazon. If you've got a problem, if something doesn't work, I've never had to return any Vivor products. I've got a mag drill, some bits, some stuff like that from Vivor, but So I've never had to return anything, but if I did, I don't know if that's an easy process, how long it takes, all that stuff. But I do know on Amazon it's pretty, it's pretty easy, pretty quick. So I'm going to take these and put them on my tractor. So let's go take a look and see what we're working with out there and how that all works. Okay, so here we are at the front of the tractor, and these are the connections that I'm going to be replacing. So what we need to do, which I don't know, is the fittings that I got, the connectors that I got, do they fit my hose here, or am I going to have to put some type of adapter between the two? So here is, on this side I'll probably have like that. So I need to find out if this fits this. So that's going to be the first thing we do. So let's get in the tractor. Let's try to relieve the pressure so nothing shoots out when I unscrew this. And then once I relieve the pressure, I'll come back out and I will take this off, and we'll see how close we are, or try to figure out what we need to do next. All right, so I'm going to break these connections while I've still got it connected. I won't take them all the way off, but it'll be a little bit easier for me to break that, and then I'll pop these off before I take them all the way off. I've also got a shop towel here in case whatever oil comes out, maybe I can contain some of that. So a little bit of oil there, and then unscrew this. Oh, and look at that. I had it here and pretty much still spilt every bit of it. All right, let's see. Will I get lucky? I don't know. Oh, look at that. Now, I don't know if that wanted to go all the way down, so that might actually not be the right one. Let's see, I don't think that's it. No. I wonder what that is. Maybe a finer thread? I'm not sure. I know I can take that female coupler that I just took off and take it over to my hydraulic shop and get them to tell me what size it is, so I might do that. So the next time you see me, it might be a new day because it is Sunday and they are closed, so I'll have to run over there tomorrow. So I was sitting here and I just got a little curious about it, and I was like, let me take the male end off that side and just see if the male end from this side would fit. And sure enough, look at that, fits perfect. So I won't need a adapter here to go up to or down to different size or whatever, but I still think I need one on this hose. So I'm going to get this hooked up, and then then we'll get to the rest of it. What's up, folks? So it's been a few days since the last footage that you've seen, and I've had to try to come up with some solutions to get that British pipe thread to the NPT. So let me show you what I've been working with over the last few days, and why it's taken this long for me to get to where I am now. So these have NPT threads on the bottom of them. What's funny is this one has an NPT thread on the bottom of it. This is what came off of mine. But on this side, on my grapple side, this is a British pipe thread. So the cable, or not cable, the hose, the thread on the end of the hose for the British pipe thread will go into one of these, but it goes in very, it goes in for just a millimeter or so and then won't turn anymore. So it doesn't get a good thread on it. So I got on Amazon and I ordered these. But this is funny. So this is a British pipe thread to NPT thread. But if you know these things, you're looking at it and you're going, wait, something is weird about that. So here is the NPT right here, right? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to start threading this on. And it goes in just a little ways and then it locks. It won't go in anymore. So I'm like, man, what is going on? You know, it doesn't fit. Are my Vivor NPT really NPT? I don't know. That's so, you know, this is NPT. I know this is NPT. So I took it and I screw it on and it goes in and it fits a little bit better in this. But let me show you this. This is British pipe thread. This screws in perfectly all the way down on this. This is British pipe. This is female British pipe thread to male British pipe thread. Now, I took this to my hydraulic store and we confirmed that. They have thread checkers for these, and they're pretty expensive. The British pipe thread ones are pretty expensive. And we put these through, and this is a British pipe thread female to a male British pipe thread. Okay, so anyway, well, while I was there, the guy I was talking to said, you know, I think maybe we do have some somewhere. So he went looking, and he brought me these back. So these are British pipe thread to NPT pipe thread. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's a slight taper to this where there is no taper to this. So I came home, I went ahead and bought these. They were only like $5 a piece. So I went ahead, I bought these and I brought them home and immediately got out and went over there to the tractor and looked, and sure enough, the hose end does match this. So this is perfect for the hose end. But this is what worries me. Here is my flat face connector that's NPT. If I put this in, it will screw in. Start screwing in and then it gets tight. Now, this one did the same thing, but I've counted the amount of rings that are going in. This one definitely is going in further. But it's still, there's so much sticking out. That worries me. But that amount of thread that's left over, I don't know. Does that seem right? I know that it doesn't need to sit down on a sill here. I know that, you know, I could use pipe tape on this and help the, you know, help it get I know pipe tape doesn't actually make the seal. It makes the thread fit better or something like that. But it technically, I don't know. I've had someone try to explain that to me before, and I don't know. I couldn't I couldn't really tell you that. I probably shouldn't have even said it. But so now you're confused, or you're gonna leave comments to tell me what it really is and how stupid I am. So that's okay. Do that. I love comments. I just want comments. I mean, you know, I'm new to YouTube, so good comments, bad comments, hey, bring them. I love them. So anyway, so I'm going to try these, and I'm going to see if they work. What I do like about these, though, if anyone has been watching Farmcraft, the YouTube channel Farmcraft, if you haven't, and you like farm machines or heavy machinery and working on them, you really need to check out Farmcraft. It's one of my absolute favorite channels. And he lately has been working on this really old Deere dozer. And he didn't even want to work on it. And I think enough people in the comments gave him grief about not wanting to work on it that he did for us, and which I love. I'm so thankful he did, because I've really loved watching that video. But there was a point in there where somebody had put a hydraulic hose in, and they had to bend it weird to get it to fit right, and they had a regular hose end on the end of it, and if they would have had one of these, it would have actually, the whole thing would have threaded on better and easier. And what happens is, once you tighten this down, this will stop spinning, but it'll spin long enough to let you position where the hose needs to be, so it sits in a comfortable position. It's not, there's no stress that's going to cause that hose to come apart easier or anything. So anyway, so these are definitely that's pretty cool. That's a good quality adapter, connector, whatever you want to call these here. So I'm going to try them. I don't like the amount of thread that's sticking out. So anyway, that's the plan. So let's get out there, and I'm wearing a hoodie. I was in shorts drinking pina coladas yesterday. Not really. I don't even know what a pina colada is. Pina colada. I just know that Garth likes them. 2 of them usually. And but it's cold. It's winter again. I don't know. It's weird. It's Texas. It's that Texas winter. It's summer and winter. It's all wrapped into a day. So so yeah, it's cold. It's cloudy. But we'll get out there in it, try to stay warm, and get this all connected and see how it works. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so hoses here. These are the old ends. I put them back on, or I put this one. It was the only one I took off, I guess. I put that back on so I wouldn't get any dirt or anything in there. I'm going to pull this off with it, because that's going to stay with it, since the flat face has their own dust covers. So I need to remember, this is the female coupler. I need to put the female flat face coupler on. Did I say fat face? Fat face? So I couldn't even say fat face. I said fat face. I always do that. All right. So here's our British pipe thread adapter. So I'm going to put that on. It has, again, inside, I don't know if you can see this or not, but oh, here's that beveled or tapered end. If you can, how it goes in, how it goes in curves, if you can see that. And in here, there's a seal inside there. So I'm using that seal to seal this up. Now this is weird. It's got a seal on there too, but I don't need that one. I just need the one on the adapter. But so I've got oil all over my fingers now. Let's get that on. All right. All right. So grab my adjustables. My Crescents. These aren't Crescent though. You know, I didn't know that I've always called it Crescent my entire life, and I didn't realize it was a brand. You know, we had Craftsman or Stanley growing up. That's what you had. Oh man, that's good. I don't know. Can you over tighten that and cause a leak? Maybe. I hope not. We'll see. But now I don't know if you can see this, but that won't move now, and I'm okay with that because of the nature of the way I'm working on this side. I don't need it to. But if I was hooking this up to something where I needed that relief to move, I wouldn't have you know, you do it before you actually tighten that down, and this would be able to spin. Thanks, Farmcraft. All right, so on this side I need tape. Need some go pipe tape. Why can't I think of that? I've been sitting here trying to remember the term for this. What this is called? Teflon. Teflon. Man, I'm surprised I even remembered that. So we need the female, which is the bigger one. And we would take that, start threading that on. Get that in there. All right, this has got to be fun for y'all watching this. Maybe I can fast forward, speed this up. I probably will. Think that's good? I mean, oh man, that's on there. All right. Well, I guess I do need that. Let's do this one. All right. Whew. Look at that. We're on. You know, it doesn't look too bad now with it tightened and comparable to everything else. So let's hook these up. All right. Let's see here. There we go. Look at that. Well, they're connected. Will they leak though? Oh man, you know what? Oh no. No, no, no. Not good. Not good at all. Let's see. Get you off of there. Folks, you know what I just noticed? Oh, can you see that? That's a 1/4 inch line. I'm pretty sure that you can tell though, these are visibly thicker than these. I've never noticed that. Yeah. So, quarter-inch lines, you can only get about 2 gallons per minute out of those. And I'm like right in the middle of buying an auger, like a skid steer quick attach auger. It's like 5 gallon to 13 gallon. That would not put any pressure on that. That might turn it, but that won't put any digging force on that. That is not good, man. All right, well, I'm gonna have to, let's come down here and look at this hose. See if I can find, yeah, see, here they are coming in. See if you can see right, it's upside down. Turn it, see if I can see that. Right there, that's quarter-inch right there. Comes down, here is my third function valve. And see, here's the hoses that come out of it. So this is right. This is 3/8. I'm pretty sure that's not 1/2 inch. Yeah, 3/8, there it is. That's a 3/8 line. That'll do 9, 10 gallons a minute. And I know there's some loss in length, right? In the length of your hose, there's a little bit of loss, but I mean that's 2 at maximum. So that length would bring it down less than 2. That is not good. Oh man. I don't know, am I supposed to turn the camera on my face after this and like play some sad music? Hear that lonesome whippoorwill. It sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I've never seen a night so long, and time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind the clouds to hide its face and cry. Oh no, that's a 1/4 inch line. Did you ever see a rock? You can only get about 2 gallons per minute out of those. When leaves began to like me, he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of the falling star lights up a purple sky, and as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. All right, well, I can't do anything about that right now, but I mean, we could at least, you know, the grapple doesn't need that, right? In fact, but the grapple don't need that. So we can get in there and test it and see what it does, how it performs. So let's do that and see if these leak out front. You know, none of that affects this. I don't think. Let's see. Those might. I might have to change these out too. Because if that's a 1/4 inch, that'll be like a restrictor between that and that. So the hose and that needs to change. Over here, it's going into these connectors here. I'm pretty sure are the right size. I think this is like at least a 3/8 diameter here. So, all right. Well, let's get in here and check out the grapple and see if the grapple at least works. All right, I think I got you in a pretty good position to see this. So if you see anything squirting out of that, you holler at me and let me know, okay? Because I'm gonna be in the cab and I might not be able to see it. It looks good from here. Let's get out and see if it leaked any. So everything, I mean, it looks great. No leaks. It worked. You know, the grapples worked great. So, you know, now, if I open this flow up fully, they might fly open and close. I don't know. And so I still might need a restrictor on the grapple side of the hose. So just the grapples would be restricted. And then anything else I put on would get the full flow. So that's something I'll have to think about. But I mean, at the moment, that's not even an issue. What I do want to try real quick though, is I want to unhook these. And like this cable needs to be, after I've done this work, this cable needs to be straightened out a little. Let me unhook these and see how easy it is to unhook them and hook them back with pressure on them, because I haven't released the pressure at all on these. So I'm pretty excited about this. So there's a little pin here that these twists, and that pin has a groove. There's a groove for that pin to slide back into, and if you twist these, then they won't unhook by accident. All right, so that unhooked fairly simple. No oil. That's awesome. All right, let's do this one. There we go. That one unhooked. And no oil. Clean that off since it's hit the ground. All right, here we go. I'm gonna hook them up under pressure. Oh my gosh, look at that. I've never been able to do that. Oh, that's sweet. Marty, wherever you are, if you can hear me right now, thank you for giving me this idea. Let's see. Well, that one is tougher. Wait a minute on that, Marty. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Look at that. I connected both of those under pressure. Oh, man. That's just great. Man, all right, Marty. You're back in my good graces. All right, well, let's finish up this video. All right, folks, so we're done. We've gone from ag couplers up front to flat face, and I'm extremely happy about that. Extremely happy about being able to connect them under pressure. That's great. I'm a little sad though about the 1/4 inch lines coming off my third function valve. You know, I'll talk to my dealer. I don't know if I'll have the outcome of that in this video. I'd like to get this video out pretty quickly, but if I don't, I'll update that in the next video. But so I don't know if they'll be able to help me or not. It's just, you know, you spend that much money on that third function valve kit, you know, you order it with your tractor, you know, and you just think it'll work on everything. You know, that I get like 9 to 10 gallons per minute for my implements on my tractor. So I would never want anything that wouldn't allow me to get the most out of it at any point. You know, I want to be able to use every implement that I come across that I like. You know, a Lane Shark is one of them that I've really been looking at. The auger is going to be the first one I buy because that's what we need right now. On our we got some fencing to do on our property. So, you know, I don't even think 2 gallons a minute would really do that. So I've got sandy loam, but not very far down, maybe a foot, maybe 2. It becomes clay. It's all clay here. So we'll see about that. But I'm really excited about this, to get this done. I'm really happy about that. So all right, folks. So it's been a little over a week since the last footage you saw, and I spoke with my dealer, and you know, kind of explained the situation with the hoses and everything, and he took care of me. He got me new hoses, ordered me new hoses and fittings and couplers, and switched all that out. So here, I'll show you that real quick. So I've got 3/8 inch hose going all the way down the loader there, and I just got it all buttoned up. Got my flat face connectors, the 1/2 inch. Super pumped about that. They changed all these out to 1/2 inch ag connectors. Here they were 3/8. Didn't really have to do that, but we got all those changed out, and man, it's just much beefier hose. You know, it's everything else. It's plumbed the same way everything else is. So my grapple was fine, right? It worked fine with the 1/4 inch hose. Now they open pretty quickly and close pretty quickly. And he warned me about that. So I'm going to look at it and see if I like it. If I don't, if I want that to close slower again, I'll put restrictors on the implement, you know, on the grapple side, on its hoses, on its side. So it would only affect the grapple. I reached out to Ken at Bolt-On Hooks, shot him an email, and I asked him about it, and I asked him if putting a restrictor on there would cause my grapple to not have as much pressure when it's closing, when it's gripping something, grappling something. And he said that no, not at all. It's not going to affect the pressure. It's just going to affect the flow. So something won't be able to flow as fast, but it'll still have that fluid will still have just as much pressure going to it, so it'll still clamp down just as hard as ever. So that was kind of cool. I was kind of worried about that. So anyway, yeah. So I guess this will be the official end of this video. I really appreciate y'all watching, and you know, Lord willing, I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.